Welcome back. It's time for Real Talk. And today I am excited because we are talking, I think we always say we're excited because we always talk about good stuff, right? But we're going to be talking about something, I don't know about you out there in Mighty Parenting World, but my calendar is a nightmare. And so we're going to be talking about that because we have come to find a tool that makes it wonderful and easy to kind of keep track of your entire family in one place. And I can't take credit for having this new tool because my cohort, Sandy, she is the one that tuned me in. So Sandy, what is the tool that helps me know where everyone's supposed to be all at the same time?
Google Calendar. It's, and I know people, Google Calendar. Okay, big deal. I know about Google Calendar. But when it comes to a family, the reason that it works so well for me is electronic. So I have it when I'm at my desk. I have it when I'm out with my kids. I have it when I'm at my doctor's appointment or my hairdresser or taking the in-laws' dog to get groomed. I can make that next appointment. I can keep life moving forward. I can color code things. So I have my personal stuff is yellow and my appointments, these interviews and things are in green. Things I just need to do for work that I can create space for, they can be blue. So when I look at my calendar, at a glance, I can see where I have personal obligations and business things and time for me time. We talk about that. I put that on there in purple because I like purple. But my family never used it. And what happened was that they'd want to know where I'm going to be, or I want to know where they're going to be. So eventually I started slowly convincing them to use it. And part of the way of doing that was giving them access to my calendar.
Okay, so I want to back up for a second because for those of you that aren't out there, that are out there and may not understand. So Google Calendar is something that you create a Google email, and it is a separate calendar than what might be available on your desktop or in your phone or something like that. It's actually an app that you use, or you can access it just like you would a regular website in your URL. So you go to calendar.google.com and then you log in with your Google email.
Right. Or like me, when you're working on the computer, I just leave my Google account open all the time.
Right.
And so I could just go google.com and you click on there's a bunch of little squares together, all mushied up.
Exactly.
And you click on that and it says, go to YouTube, go to your email, go to your calendar, go to all these different things. And so I can pull up my calendar right there on my computer. On the phone, as Judy said, there is an app for it. And the beauty is that because I got my family to use this, we can give permission to other people to see our calendar. Mm-hmm. So now when I open my Google Calendar and I am out running around, I can bring up my husband's calendar and find out what hours he's working today or when he's going to be gone at appointments and things. And I can see when he's available and when he's not. I know what time he's going to be coming home for dinner because I can see it right there on his calendar. It lays it on there on mine. And it's just a little checkbox that you click on or off. And so I can turn on his calendar, I can turn on my kids' calendars, I can turn on all of our calendars if I need to find a time where everybody is home, or I'm just like, I forgot where they're going to be. When my girls are off at college, they each create a calendar with their class schedules. Now, they still both like paper calendars. They actually use the school planner style calendars because they keep track of their work and stuff in there, but they put their class schedules into a Google Calendar. And so at least we know, okay, on Mondays and Wednesdays, don't call this one because she's in classes and meetings from 9 in the morning until 11 at night, and you're just not going to get a hold of her. And, we don't get mad because we sent a text with an important question and she hasn't answered it because, she literally can't even eat today.
And we in our family do it just a little bit different. Because I didn't want my husband's military calendar, and his calendar days are as full as mine, and he didn't want to see mine every time. So what we did was we created a J&G calendar, Judy and Jeff. And on that, if we have something that we want, like my trips, or he has something where he's going on temporary duty assignment, or he's going to be going into training or something, we just put that onto the J&G calendar.
Kind of like the family calendar that you used to hang on the wall.
Right, exactly. So we just have basically our travel calendar. So if I go, oh, Susie and John want us to do dinner in 2 weeks, then I can look at that calendar and say, oh, we're both going to be in town. All right. And then I will just go pop him an email and say, can we do it that day? So you can either create your own family calendar that everyone puts things into, or you can do like Sandy's saying, you each have your own calendar, giving permission to everybody see whatever they need to see whenever.
Yeah, and toggle them on off. But see, that's the thing. That's why I love this tool. It is free. Yep. It is easy. It's accessible everywhere. And you can use it however it works best for you.
Exactly.
You don't have to use it the way I use it. You don't have to use it the way Judy uses it. You can find your own way with it.
So now I want to go to the emotional part of it, because you know me, I'm all about that. So what is the purpose? So I just want to say, what will this do for your family? Like, it's a great tool. It's fun to have everything organized, but with that, what does it do for us? I'll give mine after you tell me yours.
So, well, there's the thoughts, and then there's what happened for me. But the thoughts are that it de-stresses things, because you can look and see where people are going to be, what's going on. It gives, it de-stresses you as well with teens and young adults, because you can go ahead and plan something or do something. And if they complain and say, well, I can't be there, or, whatever, you can say, hey, it wasn't on the calendar. So this is the way it is, and you'll just have to miss out. And you don't have to feel guilty about that, because it was their responsibility. The other thing is it creates some, I think it creates some connection, in that it sounds a little bit weird, but for my kids to be able to go in and see, oh, mom's having coffee with her friend this morning. That's so cool. And then, when they text me later, they're like, oh, how was coffee with Lisa? Mm-hmm. It gives some insight. It also is, I didn't think about it before, but it's teaching my kids some of those healthy coping strategies, making time for friends, because all those things are on my calendar. If I have me time, it's on my calendar.
Right. And we've talked about it before, it's about modeling. Mm-hmm. And I look at my calendar in a really unique way sometimes, because if I open it up and all of a sudden it hits me like a brick wall, and all I see is every day filled with tons and tons of little boxes in all the different colors, it's that moment that I can almost take a pulse on the life of our family.
Yeah.
Like, what is it that we're doing? So all of those things that we've talked about, it's like it frees up that mental capacity of being keeper of the box for me. Mm-hmm. That was the big aha with doing it. I didn't have to remember when people were going to be gone or when this was happening. I could just look at it, and that gave me some freedom. And I know we could talk about this forever, but I love the fact that we are sharing a tool that is free for families to use. And we do stuff like that often on our Mighty Parenting Facebook group. So if you're not part of that, you want to hop on over and do it. Mm-hmm. As well as we have the mightyparenting.com. And Sandy, tell us what is available over there.
So mightyparenting.com is the keeper of the box. If you don't know where to find something or what to do, go there and you'll find. We have the Mighty Parenting podcast. We have Mighty Parenting TV. When you go there, you'll see that there's a place where you can request updates or announcements whenever a podcast goes live. So just put an email there, and you'll also get a bookmark from us. And if we think of something really cool, we might send you a little nice inspirational thought or whatever, but the bookmark is partly that inspiration, a reminder of why we're on this parenting journey, and support, reminder that you're not alone on this parenting journey.
Absolutely. And we just want to thank you all for tuning in all the time. And if you haven't done so, be sure to give us a review, like us, tweet us, retweet us, do whatever you want to do, and let people know about what we're doing. So we truly appreciate you being here and following us along on our journey as parents of teens and young adults. And this is Judy Davis and Sandy Fowler helping you become a mighty parent.
Bye.